And the 10th reason why I believe the book of 1 Enoch should be in the Bible is because the entire book of Jude is about Enoch. Now we know from the start of this video that Jude 1:14 quotes the text of 1 Enoch directly. But if we actually read through the book of Jude, which is a very small book, as we read through Jude, you will see it clearly pointing towards the antediluvian period which Enoch lived in. And then at the end, comparing it directly to understanding the end times. And let's start off with Jude 1:1, where we learn that Jude is the brother of Jesus Christ. And that is backed up by Matthew 13:55. Let's go to Jude 1:3, where we learn that he wanted to write a letter about salvation, but there was something more important that he needed to write about. This text is urging you to defend the faith that God has entrusted once for all time to his holy people. And then Jude says in 1:5, I will therefore put you in remembrance. Which is very, very profound. Remembrance of what exactly? Remembrance of the antediluvian times. We go to Jude 1:6 and it says, and the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, have been reserved in everlasting chains under darkness. The angels that left their own habitation is clearly referring to Genesis 6:4 when the sons of God took the daughters of men. This also has direct ties to the stories in 1 Enoch about the Watchers procreating with earthly women. And they were bound in everlasting chains because they were bound to the earth. Just like the serpent was cursed to crawl on his belly. They couldn't go to and fro anymore. They had to stay on earth. Jude 1:11, woe for them, for they have gone in the way of Cain. And Cain again is an antediluvian figure associated with corruption. So we can see clearly the book of Jude keeps referencing back to the days of Noah. And then Jude makes it very clear exactly what he's talking about. In Jude 1:14, he quotes Enoch directly and attributes the text to Enoch, seventh from Adam. Then in Jude 1:18 through 19, he explains to you why this information is so important. But, dear friends, remember what the apostles of our Lord Jesus Christ foretold. They said to you, in the last days there will be scoffers who follow their own ungodly desires. You see, because in the last days, or the end times, or in Revelations, they don't want you to understand what went on in the days of Noah. They do not want you looking at Enoch's writings, because then Christians will understand exactly what's going on. And that's what the book of Jude is trying to warn us about.